When you're working with PowerPoint, there will be times where you'll need to change the size of your presentation. This presentation that you're looking at right now was created here using, on the Design tab, come over to the slide size, and you can see that it was created in widescreen 16 by 9. Now there may be times where you can't use a widescreen presentation. Maybe the computer monitors where will be shown, maybe they're the old narrow type rather than the widescreen type. Maybe the projection screen doesn't work well with a widescreen presentation. And let me show you why this is important. Because in this presentation here, what I've done, I went into the master slides and I created, for all but the very first slide, I created here a little cartoon of some fruit and stuck it up here in the right hand corner. They're really close to the edge. This may not be the best layout, but it helps us to see the perspective of this, and I wanted to get it right along the edge so you could see what happens whenever I change the slide size here. So keep your eye on this presentation. I'm going to come up to slide size here on the Design tab, and I'm going to tell PowerPoint to change from a widescreen 16 by 9 layout. Let's just go down to the old standard 4 by 3. And when I do this, then I'm given here an option to either maximize the presentation in the screen, so it takes sort of the center part of the presentation and makes it all come out, or I could use the ensure fit and make sure that everything is going to show up. Notice when I clicked on ensure fit, these little characters here got sort of squashed. They are crammed up and tight against one another. Not much, but it's noticeable. I'm going to hit Control Z to undo that. I go back to slide size and come back into standard again. Then when I come back here to this setting, if I were to select this maximize setting, then it's still a little bit scrunched. It's not too bad, but it's not something that I want to see here. I'm going to go back and Control Z and undo that, because I really prefer using the one here for ensure fit. So let's take ensure fit, and I'll click the button, and it squashes the guys, but we're going to fix that. So what we're going to do is go back into the master slide layout, because what I've done is I've taken my presentation, I took it off of widescreen layout, and now I'm just in 4 by 3 layout. It crunches up my little characters here, so I want to go back into view and then to the master slide, and I'm going to find where this rascal is, right up here. And here is this image, and you can see now when I click on this, this was originally a square 1 inch by 1 inch image. So I'm going to right click on the image and select format that picture. On the format, I'm going to click this third icon here, which is size and properties. And notice it tells me down here that the original size was 1 inch by 1 inch. But you can see that what happened when I resized or rescaled the size of the slide, that it changed. It left the height at 100%, but it changed that width to 75%. Now there's a setting down here that's a great setting, and that is to reset this back to the original size. Now it's not resetting the slide layout or anything, it's only resetting that one little graphic image. So I'm going to click on reset and watch what happens. So it takes me back to 100% by 100%, and then I can simply move this back on here and get it to where it lines up on this frame the way I want it to be here. And I can then just close this, get out of master slide view, and come back in, click on these different slides, and here I can see my little icon up in the upper right hand corner looking just as pretty as I hoped it would be in that widescreen view, and now it's as pretty as it should be in this 4 by 3 view.